He picked up a $200 million lottery ticket in the rubbish, but now he has to pretend to be poor, because it just so happens that his wife wants to divorce him for being poor. However, if he divorces now, he would have to give his wife $100 million. This is a great injustice to the man. In order not to let his wife know that he is rich, the man sneaks into the mall. First he bought himself a designer suit and buys a watch. After returning home with a bunch of designer brands, he hid all the luxury items in a warehouse. Then he began to secretly replace $200,000 worth of high-end red wine. He poured it into a $10 bottle of ordinary wine. Then he puts the best mushroom sauce into a cheap can. Finally, the imported ham was sealed in cheap cling film. After replacing everything, the man is finally able to savor the taste of money in peace. He enjoys everything with great obsession. Suddenly his wife comes home from work. He rolls off the sofa in a panic, sneaking out of his designer clothes. Before his wife notices, he had already stripped off his clothes. She just thought he was strange, but didn't think much of it. She even offered him a job in a supermarket to avoid her suspicion. He had to say yes first, but to his surprise, the owner of the supermarket was actually his sworn enemy. Just the first time he met him, the boss verbally humiliated him in every way, even though the man was very unhappy. But considering the $200 million, he put up with it, so he pretended to be poor during the day. At night he goes to a luxury hotel to relax. The life of a rich man is really too good. The day my father-in-law came to visit, the wife took out the $10 bottle of red wine. The man was instantly on the edge of his seat. He said the wine was very good, but his father-in-law said with a sarcastic face, "Look at your poor face. You can't afford to buy any good wine." But when the father-in-law took the first sip, he found that the wine was similar to the wine he had served at a fancy party 10 years ago. The old man was a bit confused. His wife saw how much his father liked it, so she told him there was plenty more in the freezer. "If you want to drink it later, you can take it all home." The man's heart was bleeding, but he couldn't say a word so that his secret wouldn't be discovered. He took a glass of wine and drank with his father-in-law, but his father-in-law sees that he is wearing a watch on his hand. The man hurriedly put his hand down and covers the watch with his sleeve. Before his father-in-law could ask, the man quickly explained that it was a replica bought on the roadside for $9, but to his surprise, the father-in-law took out $100 and asked the man to buy one for himself. The man pretended not to hear him, but his wife was not happy. He couldn't resist his wife, so he took the money. At that moment, the phone rang. The man was suddenly confused. He didn't dare to take his phone out. He was afraid that his wife would find out that he was using a brand name phone, but everyone realized it wasn't their own phone ringing, so his wife told him to answer the phone, but he didn't answer it. Seeing his wife coming to grab the phone, he was about to be discovered. The man rushed to say, "I want to divorce you."